Hello and welcome once again, fellow gaming fans. This is Small Archangel and welcome to this week's episode of Ostriv. I thought we'd have a little bit of a closer down view of our town village now. You can see our crops growing and our cattle grazing in the fields. What a delightful pastoral scene. And our main street, such as it is. And there's our main square, which isn't very square. Oh, very traditional, I have to say. But what we wanted to try and get moving today is this bridge. We want to try and get our little island colony going. Well, it's not an island, but it's kind of more of a sort of peninsula sticking out there. And I want to sort of, get things moving over here. But in order to do that, we've got to get this bridge built. So I'm going to take a deep breath, prepare to ignore the inevitable run out of money and food spam, and just stick that on full blast. Blastissimo, away we go. Everybody should be doing their jobs and just getting on with things. We know we haven't got quite enough people to make, I don't know, we haven't got quite enough people to sort of, make, to fulfill all of the jobs. Oh, now, visit from Marifa. Here we go. Marifa, they want sunflower oil and sunflowers. Let's see if we have any in the storeroom. The warehouse, the trading post, thank you, that one. We have naught. That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? We must have just sold it all to them then. So we're going to need to get some in there, but naught out of 10. Well, no, it's already in there to put some in there, but nobody has actually done that yet. This is because we have a chronic labourer shortage, or a chronic worker shortage. We have 8 to 5 people living here now, and maybe we're waiting for some of them to, grow up, or I don't know what. They love the little benches, don't they? Yes, Catherine was right about that one. There we go. Our chickens, livestock limit's 30. Now, I meant to put that down to 20, and actually I thought I had. So that's a bit strange. So we're going to have lots of chickens now. Those chickens are going to disappear, and we're going to have only 20 of them. And we're going to end up with, lots of chicken flesh, which would be lovely. Oh, look at this. Somebody's out of money. Well, whatever. I've done everything I can about that one. 2 families are out of money. Well, tough. Okay, so what's going on with this then? Absolute zilch. We have 0 workers whatsoever. Right. I think what we have to do then is continue that. Not that we can actually fishing dock looking for labourers. Yeah, I think we're going to put that on pause. And we're going to see if we can find any people anywhere. Weaver's Workshop. I'm going to see if I can. I don't want to lay anybody off because they've got a horrible habit of they're not going and doing the jobs that need doing. So we've got this house here, and we seriously need somebody to, So I'm going to do this. I don't want to, but I'm going to. There. Because this house is right next door to them. If they can't see their way to coming out of these jobs here, here, and just going just behind in order to, get another job. I don't know, really. Family is out of money. This one here. They both work at the farm, though. So, yeah, I don't know, really. Labourers. Oh, my goodness me. Really, seriously? Are there meant to be that many labourers at the farm? That's crazy if so. This still has no labourers. Where the heck? Now, she's unemployed. The trouble is there's too many jobs available. Okay. So we've got 3 labourers here and loads of workers as well. Now, we need loads of workers at the farm, so we're just going to have to do that, aren't we? We'll have to stick with that. But I'm just not getting anybody to come and do this. Do we have workers at the carpentry 0, workers at that forestry 2, workers at this forestry 2. Now, are they still clearing trees? I think not, actually. So let's just get rid of one of them. For goodness sake, somebody. Yes, thankfully, finally. We've got a couple of guys fishing, but we need people on food production, because if we don't have people on food production, we seriously don't have any. We don't have enough food going on. So we've got 1 labourer and 1 worker working on that house now. Thank goodness. This I will stick on pause until that house is done, because quite honestly, till that house is done, we just don't have enough workers to do the stuff we need doing. And that is the main problem we're having at the moment. Family is out of food. They're working and they have a ton of wealth. So why don't they have any food? There's food in here, look. There is. There's food there. There's food in there. There's food. So if they haven't got any food, they haven't been shopping, have they? Really? I don't know. There's our food granary there. Beef. Yeah, it's got tons of food in it. There we go. Maybe we need another worker there. Higher options. Hire women. There you go. I think we'll have another woman in there. There we go. In fact, let's have 4. Voila. That'll do the job, hopefully. And get unemployment down at the same time, because we know that women, it's a bit more difficult for women to find jobs in this game. Do we have people working in these? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So that's fantastic. I might set up some more stalls as well, actually, just because. How are we doing for employment? Adults 44, working 39. Well, that's not too bad, is it? We've got nobody looking for a job, however. So, nobody's actually looking for a job. Okay, how are we doing here? We've got just one dude working on it. My goodness, it's going to take 3 years to build this house. It really is. But when it's built, the family that move into it are going to be living right next to the new bridge. So I'm kind of hoping that, he'll get straight on in and help build the bridge. That is what I'm hoping. Because what I'd really like to do, actually, is place another bridge over here. And then, you see, there's not even any trees to build there, is there? There's not even any trees to build there. So what we might do, I've got that bridge on pause. What I might do is get a new bridge. Let's see. We build a bridge. It will only just be starting out, won't it? But if we built a bridge, we'll end up with a road coming through here, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, this is a game with little or no sound, I find, even if you zoom right in. Unless there's some hammering or something going on, you really can't hear very much at all. Okay, there we go. So we've got that bridge there, and we'll prioritise that one, because then I'm going to be able to start building houses over there, and then we'll get more people, and that is clearly what we need right now, is more people. I am no longer worried about the farm, she says. Sowing season is over. Well, yeah, they've all been ploughed and they're taking the crops in now, aren't they? So actually what we can do is get rid of a few people. We'll get rid of a couple of guys that work. You know what, I find it quite difficult to tell which are the guys and which are not, kind of thing. But there's no point keeping them in there. It's October, because we basically just need these crops taking in, and then after that, that's it. That's all we need. Now, it had occurred to me that I should perhaps put some benches closer to our farm, or even in and amongst our farm. Let's just do that. Bench. Okay, let's see. Because we've got houses sort of round and about, but not that close by. Where can we put these benches? I guess we could put one here. Let's just turn that around. You see, you've got one there, actually. So let's just put another one here. There we go. Lovely. Now, what's this house? How's this house getting along? Oh my goodness, it's stalled again. Come on, people. Now, what I might also do is add another car park. I don't know how much that is going to help, but certainly from a point of view of getting goods around, it's pretty important for us to be able to, to ship those goods around. Currently, we've got one in our village centre here. We've got one over here by the farm, and we could probably do with one over here where our other little conurbation is. So let's just see if we can do that. And that will also provide us with some jobs during the thinner winter months. Oops. Let's put that there, shall we? There we go. And we're going to have to order a couple of carts, aren't we? There we go. Which means we're going to have to take somebody on in the carpentry. There we go. One guy in there straight off the bat. So that's fantastic. And let's just hope that, now this is coming on. This is coming on. Yep, this is getting built apace now, so this is good. Hopefully it'll be finished before too much longer. I have to say, I do like this game when you're up close and personal. I do love being able to look around like this. There we go, we can hear them hammering. Oh, look, somebody's actually working on the bridge. Woza. Okay, so they've started. This one is just started, but not really getting very far. Yeah. Now, do we have anybody working in the thatchery? And probably not. Yeah, we have one guy in there. Oh, look at that. Yeah, okay. There's no point in him working in there, is there? Let's just do that. And then the snow has come, so we actually don't need our workers in the fisheries either, so they can relocate there themselves job-wise as well. There we go. I might just put another guy on there. This house is now nearly built. Fantastic. There we go. So we'll have, I don't know, hopefully we're going to have enough people to come and work on this here. We'll have another family, 88. So 3 people are coming to live in our new house here. Although I haven't seen the cart turn up yet. Do we have any new carts in our new cart building? Yes, we do. Fabulous. Well, that was pretty quick, wasn't it? Okay, nothing ordered. You 2 guys can go. All right, the forestry. We'll have one guy, another guy working in the forestry there. Let's have a look at our employment. We've got open vacancies, 12. Well, that's not too bad, actually. And this bridge is not really happening. Yay. It is, actually. It's got a fair few guys working on it now, so that's fantastic. So probably the next thing we should do, we should unpause this fishing dock. Let's just stick that on continue. But I'm always unwilling to do that. Oh, do you know what? Let's pause it again. Just because I'm a bit worried that they'll all kind of rush from one job to the next. And we want this bridge finished, because once this bridge is finished, we can start building stuff on the other side of it. And it's a bit of a silly kind of location in some ways, this, because we've got this great big bend in the river, which means really you need a dozen bridges going in all directions so that people can get from one place to another. But this is going to be relatively easy to access place to put a few houses. We could stretch some houses out round here as well, I suppose. But they're going to be a little bit further out, aren't they, from where our jobs and things are. So, and then we're going to have to place some more some more jobs. We've got this fishing dock here will provide some more jobs for around there. Now our farm, I can just get rid of another worker. I think we only need a couple of people keeping that on while we are overwintering. And then everywhere else, let's just check if we got anybody in the smithy. We have nails 448. Okay, we can keep him in there. We've got a guy in the slaughterhouse. We've got a guy in the slaughterhouse. That reminds me, we need to check out our cow sheds here. We've got 13 at the moment with a livestock limit of 20. Okay, we've got a bull of 2 years. We could turn it to an ox, but we seem to do all right with our fields at the moment. So we should be all right with that. But we're going to need, it's January, we need to sort out the fields so we know what they're doing. These ones, this system now seems to actually be working. So that seems to be working there. So I'm going to have to set up a rotation for these fields as well. Otherwise they'll end up, they'll end up not rotating and fallow again, which is not what we want. So this one's going to be growing potatoes. That one's going to be growing sunflowers. And they were the only 2 that I actually... Right, okay, here we go. So, let's just see what we need. We've got potato, we've got sunflowers, we've got wheat in that one by the look of it. So that's all right. And it's very, very exciting here. Our second bridge, which actually is going to be the first, is now almost finished, which is fantastic. We've got 2 families out of food here, which is mildly concerning. They have some wealth. In fact, we have 3. In fact, we have 4, 5. What on earth is going on? I don't understand why we've got 10,000 families all out of food when Yeah, these haven't got much in the way of food in them, have they? But really, why? Higher options demolish, restore supply is clicked. All the boxes are checked. No, that one isn't. Now it is. What about this one? Resource supply. Yep, that one is. They are. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. But resource supply, definitely all checked as well. So I don't really know what is going on there. This has got 20, so we've had some chickens slaughtered as well. And yeah, I assume that our granary contains food. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't. Where the heck is all the food? Okay, sunflower oil, clothes. Doesn't contain any food in there. So all the food, wheat and chicken egg, and that's all we have there. That is fairly crazy. Okay, so we're going to need to slaughter some what happened to all the potatoes? I didn't sell them or anything. They must have eaten them. They must have eaten them all. So I think we're getting to the point where we need another farm. That's not a good place to put another farm there. So we're going to have to place another farm somewhere. Perhaps, I don't know, over here perhaps, or round there a little bit. Yes, perhaps over this way we should put another farm, because I think that's what's going on there. In the meantime, I've got, how many bulls? Oh, wowzer. We've got loads of bulls. Let's get shot of some. Slaughter that one and that one. There we go. Thank you. And we definitely slaughter the older ones. Hang on a minute. Cow 1 year. That's a cow. We don't want to slaughter the cow. We'll slaughter that bull. And we've got a cow that's 4 years old, so we'll slaughter that as well. There we go. Marvellous. All right. Let's see if we can't get this bridge finished. Yes, he's nearly got it finished. And then we can build, hopefully, another house. I'm going to put another house here for the moment, I think. I'm going to put another house there, because that's going to be the easiest place to build one for the moment. Although, that said, we will have to have a space going through here to our other farm. So in actual fact, I will put the house here, because that is kind of going to be next to the road, and with a road on either side. There we go. All right, so that could be the next building project, and that bridge is very nearly done. There he goes, just finishing it off on the other end. Nice, we're nearly done with this. It troubles me that all these families are out of food. It really does, because they will start leaving if they're out of food. And I don't really understand why they are out of food. I don't really understand where it's all gone to. There is food in there. Have we got a guy working in the... We have got a guy working in the windmill, but maybe he doesn't do anything this time of year. I don't know. And I have no idea where all the food's gone. We made a load. Now, is it because... No, stored water and hay. That's it. What the heck? The gannets have seriously... Yeah, okay, so we're going to have to make another farm. Pronto. Farm. There we go. And we're going to put that over here. And we're going to put the fields kind of behind it, I guess. If we put the farm building closer to town, and then put the fields behind it, maybe that's the way to go about it. Let's just turn it around to there. And we'll need to remove some trees, but the foresters are going to need to remove some trees anyway. So let's just put that there-ish. And because of that, I will just make sure, yeah, we've got somebody on forestry there. That's fine. How are we doing? Water supply is poor. Now that's not good. So we've got a well here, and we've a well over here as well. That is nearly empty. Right. And this one here is also nearly empty. Did anybody move into this one? Yes, they did. She's unemployed. I might put some more stalls around. Yeah, even the stalls don't have much in the way of food on them. So we definitely need this new farm. Okay, so water supply is poor, so we're going to have to build another well, and we're going to put that here next to, well, there. We're going to put that next to this new farm. I should have been keeping an eye on that one. There we go. New well. All right, so we'll put the farm on pause for the moment. And the bridge is nearly finished, but not quite. Yay! There's our new bridge. Fantastic. And for the moment, I'm not actually putting anything on the other side of it. I'm just waiting for these people to finish. Now, wait a minute. Farm. Did I not put the farm on pause? Yes. Yes, I did. But they're removing trees, so that's fine. But this well needs workers to build it. So I'm just going to put that house on pause because I want this well sorted first. And I'm wondering if the food issue's got anything to do with... I don't think so. I don't think it's got anything to do with there not being any water, has it? There just isn't any food, and I don't quite know why. So let's just see. I don't really want to remove all of these. Let's take that down to there and just see if we can get some chicken meat into the marketplace as well. And then here we have 10 animals. And we do have some bulls, so they are going to breed, so that's fine. And none of our cows are over 2 years old. There we go. The well is now finished, but it will take a while to fill. There we go. It's only slightly filled at the moment, so that is going to take a little while to fill. In the meantime, we've got, this water supply is sufficient. Water supply is poor. Water supply is sufficient. Yeah, it's going to take a while for that to get back to where it needs to be, really. So we've got a load of building projects all on pause. There is a little cart coming here, and I'm not quite sure. The snows are just receding, just starting to disappear. And this little cart here perhaps is a villager from Marefa, or I'm not entirely sure. No, it's some people moving into a house. I didn't realise that house was empty. Okay, we may possibly have some empty houses that we didn't know about due to them having run out of food. I don't know if you get a notification when people run out of food and move out. I haven't noticed that. So I don't know if we've got any vacant houses at the moment. Unemployed. Oh my word. Okay, we need to unpause the building of this fishing dock. There we go. And then we'll see if they get a job from that. Hopefully he will. There we go. He is labouring there. That's fine. Okay, so that fishing dock there can stay under construction. Because, yeah. And then here, of course, we're going to need some more workers, so let's just fill that up. There we go, and that will help as well. And then is there anywhere else? We've got 2 guys working there. I've got a guy working the tannery, some shoemakers. Okay, there we go. And then we're awaiting finishing construction of this house here, and then yes, hopefully we'll get this farm underway as well. In the meantime, this is almost full, so there we go. Okay, cool. So we've now got 90 citizens, which is great. We've got our farm going again. I think I've done this correctly. This one's going to be wheat, but I haven't got a crop rotation going just because it's taking a very long time, to be honest, to do that. And if there's this boat dock's going to be finished pretty quickly. We're going to need some boats for that as well. So therefore, I will take on somebody in the carpentry once that's finished. And then we'll order a boat at least, and we'll see. Because if there's any guys around here who are unemployed, guys, unfortunately, not women, then they can get a job in the boat yard, because we seriously need more food around here. So there we go. Okay, this is nearly finished. Look at that. But we have a crisis. Evidently, we have a lot of work of people to feed, a lot of mouths to feed. and that is causing us some problems. So the sooner we can get our fishery and new farm finished, the better, because I think we've had a few people leave, and then they have been replaced, so that's probably no big deal, really. Messenger from Balaclea is visiting now, and what is it that they want? They want potatoes. Well, they'll be blooming lucky, because I haven't got enough potatoes to feed my own people. Never mind anything else. Chicken eggs 770. What? What's the actual heck? Okay, so, yes. We just need to make sure we get chicken eggs into here, don't we, really? That's got chicken eggs. That's got chicken egg 1. When there's thousands of chicken eggs, why exactly has that got 1 on there? This one, obviously, needs... We'll get rid of that, and we'll turn that into chicken egg. And this one clearly isn't selling any shoes. Doesn't have any shoes in it. So let's just turn that into chicken egg as well, given we've got thousands of the wretched things, and let them eat chicken eggs, quite honestly. And our fishing dock is now complete, so we need to order a boat. There we are, which means that our carpenters now needs at least one dude working in it. There we go. But whether we've got, there we go, we've got one guy working in there, so that's fantastic. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get on with got this going, but slowly. Construction is paused on that house. Perhaps then we need to unpause the farm. Let's unpause the farm and see if anything happens with that, because I think that's probably going to be our next project, or maybe it should be that one. There we go. Let's just see which one gets workers, because both of them are pretty urgent, to be honest. We probably need both of those. We need more workers, but all at the same time we need more food. In fact, of the two, I think probably I'd rather these guys worked on the farm, because we need the food there. There we go. And I've just realised my mistake. We need a guy at the boatyard, because not the carpentry. The boatyard is where boats are actually ordered from. So it's been a long time, that's all I can say. Resource supply, let's just check our resource supply. We don't need a resource supply for that, so that's fine. We've got 3 boats there. Oh, and we need a couple of workers there at least, don't we? So let's get some, let's just hit that 3 times in a fit of mad optimism and see what happens. There we go. Okay, so we've got one building project at the moment, and that is basically just farm. The farm, I don't know if there's any more trees to clear. Labourers are getting resources on site. That's fine. That's good. And then I think we've got some people working in there and in there. Yeah, everything else hopefully is reasonably good, but we've got an awful lot of food production to do. Let's see, we have got a guy in there making a fishing boat, I hope. Okay, guys, so we're going to leave it there for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've got a little way to go in this series yet, I think. We've pretty much placed down every building, but we have placed down every building that's currently available. These ones are still WIP, work in progress. But we're going to see if we can expand the town a little bit, and see if I can sort of get it to a sort of stable place where we've got a decent working population, but at the same time we've got enough food for our people as well, and that certainly seems to be our current issue. I'm going to slaughter that 2-year-old cow, and possibly that one as well, bearing that food crisis in mind. Okay, guys, so if you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to let me know by hitting that like button. Also, feel free, as ever, leave me your comments, and for goodness sake, your suggestions. We will see what happens in our pretty little town, which we should probably name in the next episode. Till then, keep gaming, stay happy, and bye-bye for now.